What's up, YouTube? It's Laika. I'm back with another video. Came on here real quick because some things just got on my mind about just the process of everything that I'm going through. So, y'all know I've been talking about energy and everything is pretty much energy. And me trying to manifest my desires and, all these things. So I'm coming to the realization when we try to manifest things and we do these affirmations and we feed our subconscious mind the things of our heart's desires, we're basically changing our identity. Because if you really think about it, before you even start a manifestation journey, an awakening journey, you've been this person, this one set person all your life. The one full of doubt, the one full of love at sometimes, the one full of anger, the one full of trauma. All of these things. But when you are trying to call in something different from what you have previously experienced in your, previous phases of your life, you have to change your identity. Because you can't call in abundance when you're so used to thinking of lack and in survival mode. So basically, we're rewiring our minds, our brains, to become someone different. I mean, we still have the same vessel, the same soul, but neurology, neurology, the neural paths in your brain is being rewritten and rearranged and changed. And that takes a lot. And when I made my previous videos, it really didn't dawn on me that way. But as time progressed, it dawned on me. I'm trying to change my identity. I don't want to no longer be the Laika that is in survival mode. I want to be the Laika that I came on this earth originally to be. Free, not struggling, not a care in the world, because I know I'm always provided for by the Most High and the universe. Not the worldly kind of abundance. Where you gotta go bust your butt at a job, 9 to 5. Not that one. No. None of us came to this earth to live that way. We came to this earth. The Most High gave us dominion over this earth to have abundance and be fruitful within His land that He's given us. And we should not be at a job 9 to 5 giving our whole lives away for 20, 30. It doesn't even really matter how much they're gonna pay you an hour. None of it is worth your time. And that time you don't get back. You don't get back. And we noticed that before you know it, you're retiring at the age of 72 now? And what have you done? Sat on somebody's clock and wasted your whole life. Yelling at your kids or missing time with your grandbabies and not experiencing life the way that we should be experiencing life. We're supposed to be traveling. We're supposed to be meeting foreigners, walking a journey, learning new cultures, integrating those cultures for some of us, and for us to just give away our valuable, precious time is just beyond words right now. Like I can't fathom how long just me personally been in this loop of survival. And that brings me to say, the time that I done had not working, it been driving me crazy because, the lack of resources. And me being humbly reborn to remember those things that the Most High does provide for us, for me. And that the energy that we hold is the key. Like the Bible says, do all of these things and this will be added on to you. That's what he means. He don't mean for us to go to work and clock on somebody's clock for them to shortchange us and then take all the money, paying taxes, and then it just give you just enough to pay your bills and then you do it all over again. Nah, that ain't what he meant. And just by us stepping out of that, it's going to be a game changer for the whole matrix. And we need more and more of us to wake up, more and more of us to get out of the matrix, more and more of us stop being afraid. And I can tell you one thing, it is scary. It's something new. I'm definitely not used to, not working and not having any money, but guess what? I might not have a whole lot right now, but guess what I have had? I've had time. I had time to reflect. I have time to try to get myself grounded. I have time to worship the Most High. I have more time to spend with my family. I got more time to just do a lot more than sit and out of the 12 hours we awake, 8 of them you at work. We missing basketball games, football games, supporting our children, doing all kinds of sorts of things that we missing out on. When all we gotta do is step out of that matrix, stop being scared, learn to get ourselves grounded, learn how to manipulate this energy out here, and live fruitfully like the Most High intended us to do. And I do believe it's gonna come to a time where that's how we're gonna live, because the consciousness of the world is rising slowly but surely. And I know y'all see it, not just me, but other people on the internet, they talking about the same thing. The earth is rising to a different frequency. And we definitely gonna be living a whole different life than what that matrix can offer us. Because the matrix ain't nothing but just, slaves. They used to just slave African Americans. Now they enslaving everybody. And their goal is to keep you asleep, keep you numb, keep you in those jobs, so you don't come to this consciousness, so you don't come to this level. Because just imagine the whole world step out just one day, 24 hours out of that matrix, and just go to the park one day. It's all downhill just for one day. And just imagine, half of the population stepping out for good, ground this energy. And the more people to wake up, the more people to step out for the collective, it ain't gonna be no surviving for the matrix. And as I stated in the last video about, all of our soul contracts and, things that we signed up before we even was born, that was one of them, to learn how to manipulate energy. And that is going to cause for our identity shift, because we have to shift our identity from slaves to sovereign. Sovereign electromagnetic beings. And it is an exciting time to be alive, because the Most High has given us our power back. That's the power that he gave us. That's the dominion that he gave us. That's the love and the grace and the mercy that he has given us. And I hope one day that everybody out there can come to be a sovereign human being. I'm not all the way sovereign, but I'm heading that direction. And that was one of my prayers that I've always prayed for, is to not have to, slave at a job, a 9 to 5. Because that's not who I am. And we got to start thinking outside of the box. Bring bartering back. I give you this for that. That's how you make it money. Make candles. Healing prayers. Just this content right here. And I'm not the only one, that's putting content out like this. And there's just all kind of sorts of things that we can be doing to make ends meet and probably beyond. And once we start pushing that energy out, you already know what's flowing in. Overflow. You know why? Because the Most High always told his people, feed my sheep. Not that prosperity gospel. The actual truth about who we are, how this world operates, and just the truth. The honest, raw truth. And that's what we're here for. To be a light to the world. And tell the world, hey, wake up. It's time to rise. And it is time to rise. We just got to stop being scared. And it's going to be hard. Because my journey has been most difficult. A lot difficult. But I know in the long run, once I get this energy right, all the way right, it's up from there. And I want everybody else to be able to experience that. I can feel it in my bones that it's already coming. Me just making this video right now, just out the blue. And I just put out a video the other day. And I'm like, once a week or so, I'll put out a video. But no, some said, put this out. Say this. Go tell the people that. And that's what I did. And excuse me, I know I look a hot mess today. But it ain't about how I look. It's about the love and the positivity and the joy and this truth that I'm trying to put out. But anyway, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I want to say thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see y'all the next time.